Okay, why am I actually like kind of scared about this? Is this the strength level? Okay, what if I put it at highest strength? It's just water up my asshole. It's nothing I've never felt before. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Please, get out of my asshole, please. Hello, welcome to my Japanese dorm room tour. Yeah, come inside. God, I need a cameraman. Hello, I am an exchange student here in Japan, and all of the exchange students in my university at least are forced to live in these residential halls. They're kind of a mix between like a dorm and an apartment. I wouldn't really call them a full-on dorm, definitely a mix. Being forced to live in these residential halls comes with a positive and a negative. The positive is that we don't have to go out and look for our own living place, and we don't have to like go through the headache of paperwork, location, and all the stuff like that. But the negative is that we don't get to choose where we live, and literally everything is random. There's basically two room plans. There's the shared room plan, which is what I have, and then there's the private room plan. And the thing that determines if you get a private or a shared room is totally up to a lottery system. Everything is freaking random here. A lot of things in Japan are lottery system, now I'm thinking about it. You know, your boy was freaking praying for a private room before coming here, but nope, I got a shared room. I just wanted a private room because it's like my privacy. But yeah, I got the shared plan, and in retrospect, I actually am very glad I got the shared plan because I got really lucky with my roommates. I have 4 other roommates, and luckily I got really chill roommates. 2 of them I'm really close with and I hang out with them pretty regularly, and then the 2 other are local Japanese students. They don't talk as often, but they're really chill. They're good roommates. They're nice. That's all I can ask for. Another interesting thing here is that you actually live with your RA. So one of my Japanese roommates is actually our RA. Yeah, he doesn't talk that often. He's kind of like the ghost roommate you only see like in a blue moon. Yeah, I didn't realize he existed until like after a week of living here. Living here is kind of like living in a dorm, but way better. Kind of reminds me of freshman year with how close everybody is in a building, and you meet a lot of new people. These dorm situations are always hit or miss. You just gotta pray that you live next to and with cool and chill people. Yeah, hit or miss. I just got really lucky, I guess. Okay, quick disclaimer. Our place is a bit messy and there's kind of stuff everywhere, but it was like this when I got here. It's either that our RA has been living here for a while, or either the past residents like left a crap ton of stuff everywhere. So it's a little dirty and messy, but yeah, that's why it looks so lived in. Starting off, this is the entrance from our door. It leads straight into the shoe place where you leave your shoes. Obviously this is Japan, so there's literally no shoes in any living area, and even if you aren't Japanese, why the freak are you wearing shoes in the house? I actually don't know what's in these cabinets. Oh, more shoes. Why are there so many shoes? Wait, what? I've never opened that. Wait, there's like 80 million shoes in here. These must be the past residents. What the hell? Okay, moving on. Okay, yeah, so right when you walk in, this is what you'll see. This is the living area. On this half is like the kitchen. This half is like the couch and the TV. Let's start off with the kitchen. Okay, this is the kitchen. I put no effort into cleaning for the video, so this is just how it is. So authentic like that. Or I'm just lazy. I'm definitely just lazy. Anyways, yeah, this is the kitchen. It's quite small, but it's definitely very livable and usable. Again, I own literally none of this kitchen stuff, and I've also never used the kitchen yet. Also, side note, we don't have a Brita. How do you say it? Brita? We don't have the thing that filters water, so we drink the tap water. Every American is crying right now. What? You mean that tap water isn't laced with poison and lead and poison? No, but being for real, drinking the tap water was kind of weird for me at first too, but my hair hasn't fallen out yet, so I'm assuming it's safe. Yeah, this is the kitchen. What's in these cabinets? That's a great question because I've never opened them either. Let's see. Okay, so cups. One's also empty. We got our drying rack here full of dishes for drying. What do I say? We have a microwave. We got a I think that's what is that? It's a small oven. I don't know what it's called. The sink's got 2 modes, spray mode and other mode. We got a stove here. Okay, we got bowls and plates down here. Wow, I've literally never opened these. And then yeah, we got this rack. We got the kettles, rice cooker, the only essential thing. I still haven't used that yet, but if I'm gonna use something in this kitchen, it's probably gonna be that rice cooker. Here comes the exciting part. Fridge. We got the fridge. Look at this. Our fridge is super eventful and it has all of the necessities we need ever in our life. Well, some people added some more stuff in here. This used to be just these 2 cans of beer and nothing else. I don't know whose it is. I own nothing in this fridge. But yeah, we got beer, ketchup, soju. Dude, soju is literally like 300 yen here. That's like $1, $2. We also got strong zero. Dude, strong zero is actually insane. If anything's gonna F you up here, there's a good chance it's a strong zero. I don't drink though. Okay, this is our very small living area right next to the kitchen. It houses this couch right here, meant for 2 people. It's actually really comfy. We got a small coffee table here, and we also got a small as frick TV. It's usable, but it is quite small. We've only played Smash Bros on it so far. You look over here behind our TV, there's actually a balcony, which took me a while to figure out that you could actually go out here. But you kind of have to creep behind the TV, and it opens. Honestly, it's pretty decently sized. I was about to say what floor I live on, but now I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, there's a random table here. There's this strange object. I actually don't know what you are. Yep, don't know what it is. Honestly, it's a pretty nice view. And I like balconies. I like going outside in the morning. I like sucking in the fresh air. I like opening my window. Kind of an extra thing, but I approve of balcony. Coming back here, there's one long hallway, and these are where the rooms are. It's kind of dark and ominous. These are where 2 of the rooms are. It's not very eventful down here. There's a random Freddy Fazbear fan down there. And then on the right side is a longer hallway. It has more stuff, and it has the remaining 4 roommates. And I live down this hallway. I forgot to mention, here are the garbage cans. 4 garbage cans here, and then there's 2 over here. This is a pretty big thing in Japan. They're pretty particular with how you sort your garbage. It's a little confusing at first, but I got a hang of it. We got cans, which is all of like the metal cans. We got plastic bottles. We got the plastic garbage, which is different from the plastic cans. We got burnable stuff, so this is like cardboard, paper. And then on this side, we have non-burnable garbage. If you don't think it fits in any of those categories, it probably goes into non-burnable. And then we got recycling stuff for, I think it's for glass. So yeah, that's the garbage system. It looks kind of tedious at first, but after living here, like it's not that big of a deal. Okay, if you go down this ominous and dark hallway, here's the first room. If you come down here, these are where the 2 sinks are, and then we also got the 2 showers. I shower in this one. Another slight cultural difference, at least in America. Japan usually has a separate room for their sinks, the showers, and the toilets. Here's like the changing area, I guess. Here's the mirror, just in case you wanted to see yourself naked. It's always a jump scare whenever you open the shower and then you see yourself naked. You're like, oh. This is the actual shower. It's also very roomy in here. You always got your stool here. But yeah, that's the sink and the shower. Okay, moving on. Okay, so if we move on down the hallway, there's a bunch more random shit. I think this is from the past residence, but this was here when I got here. So I don't know where it came from, and I just noticed that there's a fire extinguisher here. I did not realize that was there. Anyways, yeah, if you turn over here, this is where you'll find the toilets. And then here is the washing machine and dryer. All of the buttons are in Japanese, as you do in Japan. And I had to Google Translate all of this stuff, but it's honestly pretty easy to use. Yeah, honestly, they're pretty nice. There are only 1 of each, and there's 6 people here. So sometimes you do have to wait for someone's clothes to dry. Honestly, it's not too bad. I haven't encountered any problems yet. Okay, now what some of you, I don't know if all of you have been waiting for this, but what some of you have been waiting for, the toilet. So yeah, we got 2 toilets here. Okay, literally all Japanese toilets have a bidet, but I have still not used it after all of the time I've been living here because I've been saving my reaction. The only feature I've experienced is the heated seats because that's kind of automatic, and whoever thought of the heated toilet seats needs a kiss on the cheek because that is like a nice hug on your ass, especially at like 3 a.m. at night. The other reason why I haven't used the bidet is because low-key I'm kind of scared of it. The thought of just like high pressure water going up your butthole does not sound ideal to me. But yeah, I literally have no idea how to use a bidet. Never experienced it, never thought about using it, but I think I should do it now. Okay, should I just do it? This is gonna be a life-changing experience. I'm either gonna love it or I'm gonna hate it. Okay, why am I actually like kind of scared about this? Hopefully my roommates don't walk in on me as I'm doing this, so let's try to make this quick. I'm not gonna show anything, hopefully. Oh, I am not. I am kind of nervous about this. Okay, there's so many buttons. Which one do I press? Is this the strength level? Oh my god. Okay, what if I put it at highest strength? Oh, hell no. Oh, wait, why am I scared? 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 It's just water up my asshole. It's nothing I've never felt before. Huh? Actually, I think it is. Never mind. What is this button? Why is there so many buttons? Oh, I'm scared. I gotta do it now before my roommates come back. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. asshole. I'm trying to contain myself. This feels so insane. I put it on the highest pressure, bro. It's still going. Why is it still going? Why is it still going? Why is it still going? It's still going. Listen. It's got a ticklish. Why is it got a ticklish? What the fuck? Please get out of my asshole. Please get out of my asshole. Is it gonna stop? Is it gonna stop? Please stop. Do I have to press stop? I thought it just stopped on its own. It's still in my asshole. Please, somebody. Oh my god, it stopped. What the fuck? It's going again. It's going again. How do I stop it? How do I stop it? Oh, okay. The big button is the stop button. What the fuck? That was a crazy experience. I don't know if I like that or not. Wow. I guess I have to wipe now. I feel like I lost my asshole virginity. Huh? This is my room. I actually really like it in my room. Okay, first of all, right when you walk in, you'll find the dresser. The dresser is actually pretty big. It's not really lively in here because I packed super light when coming here. As you can see, I have no hangers, so I'm just folding stuff for now. Here's my clothes. I got my jeans here. Yes, very black, I know. Here's my hoodie. Here's some pants. Here's my towels. There's some drawers over here. Here's my tank tops. Oh, that's my underwear. Here's my socks and my shirts and my shorts. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of storage space. You know what JoJo is? I went to the JoJo Caravan pop-up store. And then down here is where I put my volleyball shoes. Dude, knee pads. If anything's gonna stink from volleyball, it's definitely gonna be the knee pads. I wash these every time I use them. But yeah, that's why they get their own separate drawer. If we turn to the other side, we have my laundry bag. I actually don't have a laundry basket, so I've been using this bag. And I think the biggest surprise when I walked into my room is seeing this mini fridge. This mini fridge is actually kind of goated. Each room comes with its own fridge. I use this fridge quite a lot. I actually have nothing in here right now, but I use like drinks and stuff. Oh, actually there's tea right there. Very welcomed addition. And if you walk further into my room, this is the main thing, my desk. Honestly, these desks are super nice. This is probably the best thing, besides the fridge. No, this is probably the best thing that came with the room. Yeah, I just really like this desk. I like the color of it. I like how much freaking storage is on this. Where I put my laptop, this is where I do all my work, this is where I do all my gaming. There's just so much room to put your shit, which is something I desperately need back in America. Yeah, let me show you around quick. So there's actually two parts to it. There's this there's a square section, and then there's the main section over here. This is where I put my sketchbook. I actually recently bought this, and the thing that inspired me to get back into drawing is spilled ink. If you know what spilled ink is, yeah, shout out. And then if we look up here, I got my floss. I like flossing at my desk. Does anybody else do that? Like, I just randomly start flossing while I'm doing work or doing whatever. My glasses, like my Switch, and then yes, my JoJo shelf. It is a long story, so I won't get into it. I got it from an exclusive pop-up shop here in Japan. There's my hat. I'm planning to get more hats, so hopefully this whole shelf will be filled with hats. This is the main part of the desk. We got this chair that it came with. Honestly, this chair is decent. It does the job. This is my laptop. Wires are kind of everywhere because I cannot be bothered. This is an adapter. Some people might be asking about this. Japan uses mostly the 2-prong, which in America, a decent amount of cables use the 2-prong, so that won't be a problem. But if you have like a laptop like mine with the 3-prong, you might want to get an adapter because most things are the 2-prong. So yeah, that's why I have an adapter for my laptop. There's actually a light under here. Desk light, which is super nice. I actually really like that. So like if I'm like reading a book or if I'm drawing, I can just draw on the desk light. Here is my memory shelf. This is where I put all my knickknacks. I like this shelf. This shelf will grow bigger and with more stuff. I'll probably continue it on this empty shelf up here. Here is my camera gear, just boring old camera gear. That is my desk as of right now. I'm probably going to decorate it more the more I get stuff, but as of right now, yeah, it's kind of empty. Okay, over here, this is a nightstand in the corner. And in here, this is my coin drawer. This is where I put all of my ones. If you don't know, Japanese yen, they have 1 coins, basically American pennies, and they're kind of useless. So I throw them in here. Okay, this is my bed. It's pretty comfy. It's decent size. Yeah, let me show you. Any notes about the bed? I got one pillow. This pillow's alright. I should have gotten a bigger or fluffier one. And then I think this is my biggest complaint, but I brought a smaller blanket with me because I didn't want it to take as much space in the suitcase, but it's low-key too small for me. I might try to find a new blanket. It's probably gonna be expensive, so that's why I haven't bought one yet. Yeah, it's a pretty good bed. Some people might be wondering this, but yes, the whole building and most buildings have AC in Japan. I also had to use Google Translate to figure out how the frick to use this. But yeah, the AC's up there. It's actually really nice. Okay, last thing I wanted to mention here was that I also have a balcony. These window curtains don't block that much light, so if you pull off an all-nighter in Shibuya doing karaoke with your friends and you come back home at 6 a.m., these will not block the light from hitting your eyes. I know some people have bought their own curtains and bought like blackout curtains because they need it, but I've kind of lived my whole life without curtains in my house. I didn't realize that was a strange thing. My eyes are kind of just used to it at this point. And then this is my balcony. It has the net door. I usually just leave this open if it's a nice day out. Okay. That about does it for my room tour. Yeah, honestly, I love living here. The rooms are nice, my roommates are nice, the people around me are super nice. So I literally have very little complaints about my living situation. And I also love it here in Japan. So that about covers everything. Let me know if there's anything that y'all would like to see, or if you guys have any questions. I know I've been getting a lot of questions on Instagram, and I've been trying to answer those as much as I can. But yeah, that is it. I live in Japan. It's quite awesome. Okay, cool. That's it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye forever. Blah, 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 blah. I locked myself out. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot.